ewiase ntokwa ekoso a amanfo wu nyina no ade repair de ba e fa no Veto power na the Veto power etimi ye ewo wiase no se yanhwe ya likely say third world war betimi aden aba ebi o ma wo hwe ntokwa bi koso social media na hwe nipa ye kuom na wo ye ho hwe nyi na wo hwe bi TV so na nipa ewu na ubu sansenti adna wiase leaders ni nyina no omu ntimi masem tokwa emawiye eye repair ana e koso sa de nyina Veto power na before na bet Veto power se anyhow dangerous Veto power anyhow say wiase no ma fa nko history kakra ene ne se me do be call Roman Empire on say empires bibri aba na Roman Empire de na one of the most powerful empires abewuru ewiase nom control wiase na media atwam na sa Roman Empire we say no na ye onkofobia na ye dom no mubu eman emu chemienu se nkofo no amoye patricians announce say womoye nobles ana say aristocratics ana say aristocrat se nkofo we aye nkofo bia ada say oye noble aye ode share woma wonum omunum nyansa ene woma wo sika ate so munim die du babia putze nipa wenu emfa ze Ghana ha bia o kwam despite se nkofo we na omubu oman eye Roman Empire adentia omo na yiwam as politicians eye kings ana say leaders womo na omo hihye mbra edema eye Roman Empire na obiara ediso na se nkofo we nu omuma chemi no ane wo commoners na sa commoners no ye from plebeians me patro me kire kwan a Veto power bae se de be ya obeti ase ye from plebeians na sa plebeians no wo mo ye nkofo bi a ye regard wo mo Roman Empire wo mo ye bit se bi a soldiers ye respect wo farmers and ordinary merchants wo ma wo di janketenkete any artisans commoners o no untimi mfa won se nkoka obi a na momu no eye Roman affairs nobles betimi do mo nsa ayede account eye wo ma wo ye adehye mu bu oman no ombetinye yusumu as slaves etina ade we koso na ye nkofo bebre asa ye na ebu ye na ye boa ma Roman Empire eye empire because farmer nkofo ma nkodo a adehye beden na ma ye de madidi soldier ni antimi ankwa ankonka ebeden na ye fe ne soldiers o man atimi adode anas empire no agro say the man we say na ha komu ofopa because ejadifo na ton ade na at the same time no nobles no anas leaders the taxes kese atutu ejadifo nyina so na ha ejadifo ni ye papa wom ye hwe enye se ye ne ye boa na o ma ye develop na so kaka bibia ye do mo ye nkoa ye bro mo ye toche mo oyom bibia na enkonkosi agap oye soja ni se den na o kase nu babia ubetie obi bia de free sa nobusi entem we ya de bia na ha eye nkofo no bibiri na omo se empenifo na tete o ma che enti omo fa plan se also omku entokwa editia Roman Empire na Roman Empire ehu emfaso bi a eye de ewo omoso na se ntokwa yomo yeso mbeko de etia Roman Empire omo starting no eye BCE that is 494 BCE me ka say 494 BCE a me ka safa before the common era and I say before the birth of Christ BC na 494 BC no ana nkofo ne fa plan say ombe ya de bi na omo de atre Roman Empire say wo mo ye very strong and na soldiers farmers merchants artisans all the taxpayers obi biara wo koma wonka adehye no ho and I say nobles no ho no omu free eye empire nim omu nyina ate omu edom bebre ni nyina omu nyina free eye kuonim soldiers eka ho soldiers obetimi ya protect se nkofo we no sa soldiers nyina no ese omu so omu free empire nim edeko na Roman Empire ba bi omu gate kese eda ho omu free akobom hodwa e oba se de mumu ye ne de a mankasa mo mfa mukuru na so mate atunya ne ho ana mpenifo ne initially no na omo fele se enkosi hwe na otwe na nkofo se ekomodi mpenifu ya hwe ya ade we anu ba den dia man de be ma anu ade man se you say taxpayers ye di tax omo nchen omo nyina jai omo afiko nko so de se ye de obekọ akon omo nyina nso afiko nko omo akobo mu adwa e obaabi na se nkofo na me komo asem na ye from plebeians tie commoners no in short ne from plebeians se nkofo nyina de ko ne be ne ye bu oman no na wonim na wo try say obe trespass wo territory baby o makọhye na o mbe bu okun etina fe empenufo no chrom tina o so mutu edom no mo pe envoy no mo kun eye edom bebebe a omo ye 100 times 90 times bigger than Roman nobles. Eti eba asana anum kompedifo no bi se ya pam cho mu free Roman empire no ye hu ni se oman no ye ho kire yen na ya nhwe ya Roman empire ebebu eti ye hia mu nti mo se emra back na mo metra pronim na mo nyam adwuma se de mo ye na ene mpedifo na omo wo sa plebeians na ye mu omo ne se ye manne emo chena esanse ye ba mo de ye nkoa ye ba mumu yen eti before na ye beba no eden na mbetimi ya na me say ye ba bi mu a mo be treat ye ana mpedifo no Roman leaders no e ka say saade ya mo pa mo ba ti o mo mpe mu baako ana mu bi be baako ana mienu na o ma gina mana because bu nyina mo doso na mo ma tribunal court anas Roman fo wo mo court be bi o mo tra ediduba ne enfo mo nka emra se bedwam fo ana se o mo bu o man no ho ana nkofo se da bi e ba se ye ba mo court be bi ye ka asema mo doso ena ye mu mienu no ede na kire se ye be kasema mo be fa tiedie ede ade ana kire se ye ba be ka asem kire ma mo be fa eti ye ma ne ye mo kire ana mpelifo ekotena ba bi mpa wo ma mo se mi video wa no me ye history. I don't make short videos. It is a me video na say wa no ani gi ho a scroll na ko short ones ni video etu am said you better ase be me de me ka history di kire 18 o nti ase a I don't know obi say me ka say short me ka say ntente me ntimi so rap it is say akode ana say musicians no say de me kan ya me ntimi nya no hwi biem so when me video ho a unfollow me, go to other channel and not follow them because I comment na mo can is so disgusting. History here I did over 100 years 200 years I okay what person me 1 minute e mu chiro enye sa net here a history channel o hwe na se manwie no ani gi ho a uko YouTube a obenya full video no ho say open so atwen me sa the next episode beba sana me content etie mbacho sorry say my use our swing mbacho ha eti de ba ni say empelifo no kwotena say asema nkofo ne ka no ma say omo ba court we besisiom ana mtene sa de ye mom tumi bi a ebe mo magye na di ana mo be share leaders no so okay mo dom bebe nyina no a mo ma Roman Empire soldiers one fine masons one fine farmers mo nyina no ye be ma mo leader na obe represent mo no tumi bi a efe no veto power ehon na veto power shase tumi ni e de be ma mo no ye fe no veto power na sa veto power no eni say mo be mu mienu ana baako no abe represent mu nyina enti ye ka sembi na se mu nipa no ka se ompene a obe veto na veto no a Latin word ase ne say I forbid ana say mempene eti se ye ma baako fo tumi se o veto power utumi ne esosin wo ma wo wo eye tribunal court wo mu nyina na ye hyemra ye ka asem bu asem nyina no utumi no sosin wo mu nyina enti o hwe na si ade na ye ka no favor mo dom na obetimi aveto ehonu mu create ade e no veto power therefore omo fa eye enkofo e firm tributes of plebs and I say sa enkofo plebeians no wo mu leader or representative mu nyina no ye no tribune of plebs na say wono na owo veto power na sa veto power we e be very powerful papa e Roman Empire at that time I can't want some cherewa unia ubesu won control Roman Empire na wo ye wo hwe ni wo hyemra na se M1 na no veto I forbid o ka se I forbid that mo na mo ye 30,000 50,000 mo de ne so da enu ti de nya veto power afi yembra modern veto power okay modern veto power na shall say after the First World War nipa I experienced a lot of losses. Manfo wu wiase abo apete. Second World War so esande no be wura mu na end year 1945. Na end 1945 no na e was omo form ade a ye friend say United Nations and a UN Security Council. Na sa United Nations no omo do omo ko hia mu say ye ba be share emra. Ye be nya 15 members. Now women now are represented the entire United Nations. Now say via Africa, it be 2 countries to represent a united the entire Africa. It be a co Asia, it be ya. It ye ba be share emra. Na sa emra no ye de edi ebu oman na UN Security Council ni na say ye ba be ye say bia in say bia obi be bibi ne ye nipa na kosia ne ya kontokwa ne ya kuku ye hu ni nyina no ehun hia ehun emwaen therefore UN Security Council ni ye be hia na obi ye bibi na say nya na ya den ya form ekuo na ya to aba ye to aba dodo na de kasa ade na nipa ne ye no enyenom ne yakọ a ne yakọ stop se nkofo no ye be di kan leader no ye mfa ne se me asonaba me na me president of Ghana na bia me yade bi o Ghana ha na enye na efmiku nkofo mi kumidom ana me ne o ma bi ntokwa tua so na se nya na UN Security Council no munyina makọ na makọ koshia mukokoshia na ma ye de ma discuss na ma frame na mo ne makasa se manti a ne yato aba na se nipa aman 15 no omumu 8 kraka say okay abato na ye babeto no 8 say ye stop wa na UN Security Council United Nations no na ye the rules ayaduma ye no be kasa true sanctions ye be ba ho na ye no be kasa say ye ma sanctions na anye ye a na ya ba ho ebia ye usika semu ye be block ha unyusu ebia Swift unyusu web bank way IMF ni ye be block ni nyina eti na say wante ase de a na fe no ye de ha sanctions ni ba no wante na ya ba okrom wo na ye UN ye soldiers a ama man no mjo United Nations ni nyina no edum soldiers side aba ni aba ukrom ni no de ntokwa kese aba betua so sa no mo kan na se dodo na be vote in favor no ni de ayaduma against no ni de no so ide ayaduma eho na eye Russia, China, USA, France and UK, Britain omusi there bi sa Veto power we no mo kan wa hyem no enya de be adwuma ne ayadwuma ochina adentia omubu ni se entokwa na eba eye second world war even first world war no kura no yenko second world war no kura de o men entokwa no eba ye pa no omublemu se Germany ana men entokwa na ye de eba ye ena eye Japan oronso kan obi no men entokwa na ye de eba ye those days any other countries are woman no Asia Italy enso ye de ka ho bi eti no USA any Russia and China and France ni UK no woman si omo mpre because entokwa ne ma omo boka ana omo dom bebre ewuye tiemie entokwa ne ma omo boka ana omo dom bebre ewuye na ana economy no kwan e destroy eti on tiase se ono ni USA ono ni USA so one tiase Russia tiase omo nyina so omo 5 members ni so omo tiase se ono ni Italy any Germany any your friend is friend is Japan eba benya the same power UN Security Council ntino one month tiase asmo mo kan na ano de ye papa na se nkofo no ka so mo tiase na ehu e de ma ewiase enti eye somewhere February nimu adom kosia ye ewo 1945 ena wom kosia ewo Yalta ewo Crimean Peninsula those days na it was under a friend is Soviet Union anom kosia no eye Winston Churchill that time no prime minister edema UK ena eye akwawe Franklin D Roosevelt anadelan Roosevelt as a Franklin D Roosevelt also ye the eka ho bi no also eye USA of president ena baako eye Joseph Stalin no also eye Soviet Union of leader February mu anom koye meeting ewo eye Yalta ena eye April June mu no so no almost akohia ewo San Francisco US anom koye meeting no mu nya bari sisi se me ye nipa anan amana we enum we beti ase ne ye ne China ye ne countries o ma ye ho bo ka ye ho ate ya ewiase ase ne nipa bebre awurum ye no menya tum ba kore nye possible it is amana na we enum we ka say no veto no UN Security Council no veto no UN Security Council and he say si enya veto power na ebi happen here ewo Egypt ebi happen here sorry ewo Roman Empire time ni bia ma esa power ni bia enya de UN Security Council na be aduma make enso wo mo no mo do so wi ase na se nkofo e ka se wo mo no mo do so ne ye ba be ya de na omo so omo nya which means say aman keto ni nyina no mo ho betimi akyerem because the China so mu so o ka se wo bo wa prawo obi antimi mam odo so se say US so mu no ka se wo bo wa prawo Russia Soviet Union so mu no so wo bo wa de e prawo enti na anu ayeden omo no me asebo a ne ewiase esuro mo omno me jata ene lions tigers what they ase a no mo ho den a mo hu a ewiase nyina esuro mo and it's almost say no veto power no vote na se wo ye Ghana na so ompre wo ye Liberia na se ompre wo ye Algeria na se ompre a wan kasa ne so mo no nya ntokwa be ndem eti other UN United Nations members small nations no I feel say e very dangerous say ye be ma say nkofo nyina veto power because emwo na so ye say emmo ni nyina nipa nyina da no mo a na wan kwan koda ne bia omba be chwawe na e wo say nkofo nyina wo mo sensan say okay yate ase therefore ya ma Russia veto power the same power na ye de bi e de ama USA the same power na ye de bi de ama China the same power be the ama UK the same power be the ama France Italy any Japan any Germany any other countries in there one count good after veto power ni ye try say is say ye beto aba na yaka say majority and e be wuru no sa majority enya duma na emom omanya owo veto power and e wuru therefore 15 members na wo mo join veto power no United UN Security Council omumu 5 there they are special. When we move 5 no, when we are special, they have different treatment. They only that be Jombeka and a pass. Therefore, see a babe to aba, young fan to say be a midi born a babe to aba. I will say United Nations, Munra Mukoshia. Na muni bidim kombo. Na mokatem sa do ya me ye yet. It mean yan to kwana me kono. Say me tete mutuo. Say me nyana me koso kwa. Sanction. Never before now ye baba to sa aba no. I will say 15 members omo join a year veto power UN Security Council omo nyina to aba yen fa say Asia for the miensa all those countries dia dey abeba Ghana for the minu Ghana for to be dey call entire Africa ye dey two pe and UN Security Council be yenye permanent members ye to aba ni nyina awie na say obi di bone na ye ka say okay 10 countries ato aba mo vote na mo to ye na useless 10 countries omo ye non permanent members no vote no useless. Omo de ehia pa no 5 permanent members. Example na ye turu nyina no say Russia eto say there be we say there be na say one of the permanent members omo veto power no e ka say ane a mo de na mo tu nyina adwuma. Mo de na mo ba turu nyina no enya adwuma ne enya adwuma ochina. E da asem na abai. Veto power na dia ba be sinom. Therefore why no benefiting USA e veto power therefore USA e won anyonkofo a onu omugoro ye dey say ye be ma nkentokwa emba wiase biem na so USA e veto power no o anyonkofo onu omugoro Russia so veto power Russia so anyonkofo onu omugoro China e veto power onu so anyonkofo onu omugoro therefore obia yusu ni veto power no e dey defend the anyonkofo. It's say a very soon to US Security Council no near their maintain peace no. Omo veto power no omhwe baby a akoneko any baby a ebebom any baby a the M no ma veto. Therefore, example, emra Congo that was 1960s no a entokwa there by no. US Security Council nyina ehia e anomu said no. I was say United Nations ye ko ne ko wuramu ne ne nkofo no kokasa ne ntokwa ne de ebewiye. That was Congo 1960s. Omo koye, omo nkofo nyina kokasa e ne ntokwa ne de ebewiye. Peacekeepers eko e ban sana United Nations soldiers nyina de eko. No omo ne oma rebel leaders and omo yetin trinity no akoko ntokwa ne yama asubia de aba eye duma pa. Eba Liberia that was I think the mefanko Sierra Leone way back 1990s eba 2000 ntokwa kase e bae peacekeepers ekoye ye toaba ema all the permanent members in nanam e ka say yes ye nya enkohia ye enko stop ntokwa na enko so Sierra Leone ye ko stop ntokwa no asubia de eba Liberia ye mfan say 1990s nim eko 2000 nim 2000 Liberia were happy chasela mutam nyinanum edu ba biru na e was say UN Security Council wo mko boa na asubia de eba afiyan ko Ivory Coast nyoma bebe Rwanda genocide 1994 enkofu ye betimi akọ Mali nei peacekeepers eguso South Sudan so you understand how a United Nations function. You bet you have a boss when you have Apple, Asia, and other places in now. Obeti ase. Afe USA. My country so one call for. Russia I want call for. China I want call for. And to kwa SC. Ewo your friend is Syria. Syria and to kwa SC no. Russia I want call for. USA, Britain, France, almost one young for her. One kunto kwa we dey favor we so dey the favor we. Therefore, I was see a co Syria near cost stop and to kwa na say kedi sanctions kese edu to Syria so. Sa sanctions na e dey be cripple Syria no. Russia ehwe ya emwa e be weaken Syria. Ano see there be ompre. US say yemfa sanctions to so also ompre. Russia Veto in the USA UN Security Council ntimi nya dwuma bim ono ni Veto no ama UN Security Council no aye powerless afema mensan fa nko Jerusalem aya Trump ba 2017 yo hwa na Trump sorry ye say Jerusalem there we declare Jerusalem say Israel for capital ana man for say na Trump then how ono use no to me e declare na so sa de na obe declare no e say UN Security Council e vote say e ampa say yemfa Jerusalem emma Israel na because Jerusalem there Palestinian for and e kan mo ho emra Trump eto aba no nko anom ana UN Security Council 15 countries na aka ni nyina no say yempre therefore emra 14 countries na say yempre no say Donald Trump o ka say o de ma oma enye yebim untimi declare say omo de omo say atro ana we de wutwa ana omo ye de ombogu ye 2008 me tell Veto power no 2008 na EU for the sanctions e dey cripple ye friend say Zimbabwe Zimbabwe economy na say kwa am ko twa $100 trillion per nota Zimbabwe dollar ye dey top anu ayi ba ko pe sa de no omo ye na ya de bia e wiki Zimbabwe papa as that time no na USA and EU on say USA on control France on control Britain therefore omo koto aba like say same go for betimi ato aba sometimes omo nto man be most at times no omo to the favor USA the decision eti emra EU nations ni na USA the stances kese ekrepo Robert Mugabe no na Mugabe pese ope anyonkwo no do ko dwane Russia maka wa asem put it up any China therefore na USA pese ye the international sanctions to Zimbabwe so me ye the Zimbabwe economy ni kura no and na Russia and China say there be yentimi say o man say e domu so use on power no e be Veto ye UN Security Council na so USA another trick USA hunu say so person we boni bi otu o man bi okoso ntokwa bi wo wiase a obi ebetimi a Veto now what they are saying plans and agenda and visions therefore or try convincing kwofo bi and na wo form NATO or ni European countries no e form NATO to say United Nations no be we ni there USA pe and also control no or ni United Nations or ni European nations and also control no be France be Poland be Hungary be Slovakia be Germany be Italy Greece and whatever those countries are almost forming NATO nations in random USA try and we do form another security organization sana mekan adentia almost semra say obi attack or attack NATO member back krampa wa attack ye nyina therefore see you with full force near code etias how man USA said that because who ni say o person we ade bi na say UNM UN who say ade nem wa China be kaseti ya say Veto no obey to Veto no Russia be kaseti ya eti emma the person enya duma therefore ono wo ne army a obetimi de army no agbo against international law no dey acquire the odepe bia de say the person de say bia example emra Gaddafi amamu no of no na USA kwan bia say obetu Gaddafi wade so na omo try ya ma omo koso entokwa kase bi Libya northern side na entokwa ne koso no ana USA use media no the publish say Gaddafi dictator okun kofo we say ana omo de command United Nations say United Nations Russia and all the 50 members no mo transit na yento aba na yema tie yema sanctions enya adwuma na yempe kwan ye be stop Gaddafi e wo UN Security Council. Gaddafi say almost o matiase na emo no China trans hu say sadi we no ono on to say yes ono so on to say no ntino oyinu free mu and Russia so yes on to say yes ono so on to say no ono so inu free mu and UN Security Council yes and sadi a wo do mu nim de be adwuma nipa ne control UN Security Council. Therefore omo declare no flying zone say obia enko eye Gaddafi kom wonum na omo plan say or say the sanctions eto eye Gaddafi so na edu de den a United Nations yen soldiers ni nanum ye ko stop Gaddafi ni Gaddafi ye de ekasa bena US e wo hidden agenda na agenda no say na di ni nan say opese oku Gaddafi na UN ekowuro ma enya de UN betimi ma woku Gaddafi UN they stand for peace because Chancellor omo wura mu no omo nku Chancellor wo mo che no UN stand for peace say UN be wura ma M1 no therefore US betray listen US betray aya for the United Nations and we use on security force o control netunu anom call Libya and then pupo a wo mo bu Gaddafi dey sebe abawura Gaddafi tuma anya they sorry to use this words Gaddafi ewu ya hwana China any Russia USA betray because only right say wutimi use network force because Gaddafi on be attack and United Nations and more duty responsibility they say on be stop Gaddafi at all costs and US intervention it ade here no na eyenkofo na ya papa China ya na Russia ya say omaisa but na are you too late yemfa eno to na say USA no a form that form of alliance now edumri bia otimi use eno e destroy bibi afa de to so biem NATO ya emra USA wahihye mra opese okwa attack Afghanistan onim ko be fa so be kwa attack Afghanistan opese okwa attack ye fene say Iraq onim ko be fa so be kwa attack Iraq enna ye ho anom si 9/11 attack bi baaye attack na baaye no World Trade Center anom so Osama bin Laden wan kase ono no o attack World Trade Center nemum no Osama bin Laden attack some places bi o Kenya US embassy ni ade a na Osama bin Laden ojitum so no ye but emra attack we say bad Osama bin Laden osre keke the US say once ono attack o dane de ono no be attack e World Trade Center asem we na no weden na o ka say Osama bin Laden e Afghanistan nemum say Afghanistan for anyina mpia on ba be attack Afghanistan and nkofo started in tokwa omu ko use United Nations omu say there be enya dwuma sa enye sa na eyem and osan use ono ankasa ne members ni biem NATO no anom li ko bowura Afghanistan kokunto ko hwa ekunkofo bebre ese kuro no mu ye no mo twen omo oye ni ade adom de ko e ho biem UN ya na Afghanistan USA esade nukes say ayi weapons of mass destruction no person the United Nations ebewura mu and United Nations dabi ade a okay any evidence the agent ni nkonko wura mu see any Saddam Hussein kwa kokko eno so saa ana osan so use ni NATO no which means say US was standby alliance bia wo mo de ekutia United Nations but Russia oni bi China the enemy ana US nkwa na owo ena ono no se moko internationally na mo hye mbra na ono hu sade no ono a no akofa ode UN ato na ono akofa na niema e de abeko de atia na moko UN Security Council na se moka se moko condemn ade US na US ade we na oye ni jai before na beka se US ade we oye ni jai no ati se moto abato na mo beto no ono US na obe stop nso onya entokwa no kono ono asan so ye member okuta veto power etumunya moto 1 2 14 na to munya obeka se mempene ono ni veto no obetimi akontokwa na akwa because obe use veto power na de akontokwa no kopim se ono ana ni so beje ni hwan ansa na wajai ono a o creating tokwa na ono a o creating tokwa no owi a no ono asan to ama no se muntimi stop me kuta veto power etimi a moto boka se stop no ono so vote I won't stop ono ni power no e control mu nyina afa yen ko China so veto power therefore ukọ Southeast Asia ye wo kuro bi e fe ne se Myanmar na sa Myanmar no wo mo so ye nkofo bi a omo form alliance with China for poma sempa USA so believe in democracy and soldiers no okrom wonum eye ku soldiers no okrom no eye ku pe na ujaf omo se ye nkoto aba na ye mfa sanctions ento Myanmar so ye stop soldier na ban na e koso ho no omo de sanctions ne ban na e say de ko US Security Council na ye koto aba omo vote China say there be muni right some de sanctions beto eye Myanmar so because okon ntokwa munja no wa veto what they say China only secret alliance bi a odom kokun soldiers bi a onom kokun ntokwa na mum ni tumunum e veto e hodom so USA ontimi ye den enko wa veto okay afa yenko eye Russia entokwa akoso e wo eye UN Russia ene ye friend say Russia ne Ukraine entokwa na numpembenso bi a United Nations e say yanchi ye friend say Putin na yemfa ntum International Criminal Court. I want Putin wanted. Therefore, I will say ye ni Putin besia na ye to aba. Na ye stop Putin say entokwa na wo ko Ukraine onya ntokwa na asudie de emra on ceasefire na asudie de emra. Ye beto aba no. Obekọ na Putin na mokoto aba tia no. Ono akọ na so sanso ye member of permanent members a okuta veto power. Etibu na moto aba ne say stop ono a okuntokwa na obeka nse onyan no ono a veto power ayati say oba okotua bema tie veto power na ayati say oba otua bema no sanso tua oba ono atimi ne ho da na ono anyi say no awo eti ebe awo si eye Putin enya ntokwa na ekoso wa yi no ono ankasa veto say da bintimi nya ntokwa no wa veto onya veto a obetimi ni Ukraine akuntokwa for 20 years for 30 years ono ati atese ntokwa no wa bre onkubi mutu ajai okase onkubi mutu ajai and the one decision therefore UN Security Council entimi nya duma da UN Security Council betimi nya duma mostly no ebia na Africa yengo stop Africa we yengo stop we nanso no se onipa ntokwa ni koso wo Ghana ana Africa country bi na se oman na ntokwa ne koso no oni Russia baako oni friends China baako a untima UN emblem therefore one member peno otimi overrule the entire members 50 members na moye mukuta mo UN Security Council ema moye hwehwe enye afiyen se fenko so bi omo use omo veto power pa no emi say Russia we use over 100 and something USA use almost 89 USA ni Russia anoma use ni kese pa Russia use ni during the Cold War and Russia also use the during the ntokwa course e wo Syria Russia use the e defend Africa o use the nema bebe USA use the o use the no dey defend na at the same time be na USA be use the veto power no na ewiase ni e condemn because e too intense e too deadly e too dangerous because ono ni veto power no o de ya de a fu na ese o man because ono ekuta NATO Russia nso was all packed I no collapse here onu do ni bi what we asem afi yan kwaso biem ntokwa kwaso e Gaza Palestine kuro yesi October 7th amanfo bebre assess propaganda United Nations condemn say enema kwaso October 7th no entwaye tie Gaza for omunye Hamas ayati say atuate dom boni phobia wo mo kumase tie atuate dom boni phobia omo won cry atuate dom boni phobia omo kofodua atuate dom boni omo no dey wedding omo nya nodness because kuo bi na asori bi afri Gaza kuo ni na in the maybe atwam na wo Netanyahu na okura support say kuo no omo musika financial we will talk about that because recently I'm here live video therefore mo say enkofo na be attack Israel for ya condemn ye UN Security Council kwan ye fa so de kontokwa ene say emra First World War Second World War ba ya Hitler use starvation cool a lot of people are due for quite the account any Africans any Jehovah's Witnesses any nkofo bebre no say nkofo enyanam enipa nyina condemn ade a Hitler and say never again shall we use starvation to kill people that could be a genocide. So to stop everything, you better end the use of starvation in a form of war to kill or to destroy a certain group of people. ye teme side yen say a genocide nti ye UN Security Council ehemra say ye mfa side ni duma biem Israel for say ya attack am ya dia tum o punch no enipa nya say hey Israel wa nipa no wa bu ni bi ye twentokwa no so ye wu say ntokwa no atra UN international policies no and say so ko ntokwa ye UN observers on the battlefield no ma be ntokwa na wo kun say legit ana say legit observers a UN esmo mu koye no Israel for pomu nyina it's against international law and the biemu so no essential for independent journalist won ko observe ntokwa nyina do mo no be east and kofo bebre over 200 and something Israel for say omu nyina terrorists wo ko mu nyina okay almost tavu kromo for abofra ya won ne onya duane ndi akram nem opemfo onya duane ndi na they are working corps so mo nanti anu mu enipa ewu o Gaza anu ode Israel for say omu nya ntokwa no therefore I will say UN Security Council ye ko sia na ye to aba na ye stop Israel all the 50 members obia vote ceasefire obia vote ceasefire because a horrific experience and crano more Gaza krum obe check abofra or 8 years na the pressure na 160 over 100 because the sound of missiles drones bombs bia no and crano bebre enya heart enlargement and to kwana omo after the Second World War we ehu pa it was here stop Israel so ninia any USA enti USA no eboa Israel akode ani ade ama entokwa no gusu koso ana ekwam fa so de kontokwa no so no international policy enimu sa eti omo say de koso no genocide therefore I will say United Nations ebam ni ebe stop ntokwa no USA we benefit because Israel 4% omo kunkofo no okonu nyina no mo jo masas no mo de estate no mo USA nyina kabo no mo de estate ana maybe at 2017 mu no na Donald Trump kwa pese o de Jerusalem e de mo na amfa this time around we promise or de beye kopim say odo because all my president biom the promise ni nyina na say sa de no mo ye ne say UN Security Council e block here and there mo kuntokwa na mo nyimfiri o mo nsem ana mo de ntokwa tuya so Gaza o mo kuntokwa they are innocent and Quran e komo mo innocent and yet terrorists therefore UN Security Council 50 members in now vote say there should be a ceasefire. France first not support to Israel. Britain no more support to Israel. Germany no more support to Israel. Spain no more support to Israel. Greece no more support to Israel. Egypt no more support to Israel. But almost say this one is becoming. So we have to end the war now. UN Security Council share no. USA almost small Baba bi Morgan Octagon as an octagon. Oba Pedro Pejanensa said there be no ceasefire. The fight continues. Kill them, destroy them. Ama United Nations empenifo no mi na tutu akaseja omuhwe bofura ewu ni edan akasia Israel bomb ya Israel onye permanent member of UN Security Council nanso our veto power USA and odi use no Israel ni veto power but through USA no Israel ba benya veto power UN Security Council therefore Israel bet me the entire life nyina and ya collapse Palestinian group akunipa mu nyina mokoto abetia Israel enye yeda mokoto abetia Israel enye yeda adentia USA beka to say only right say obekwa intervene United Nations entimi ko intervene because USA have veto power and na me tell say veto power we no in the near future no ebe collapse because bonina ebi mu de veto power ni edi no areho ya starve nkofo areho ya bombe nkofo areho enipa de veto power no ebi boni achieve on self interest with ethnocentric mindset what you say our horrific mindset be a one person or they achieve for ordinary future generation therefore I was so use those weak nations no as pawns and I say as prey now what this to the now or they assassin manema and now China a complaining and now other countries are complaining Israel where they abroso Therefore, USA now betimi aboa ma asunde aba no. Ono so kuta veto power. What you make an answer? It young friend to say I'm not say Israel for cast almost 50 years, they can go and fight. They will continue to fight and kill every single person in Gaza without a stop. Nobody can interfere. Nobody can intervene, because the moment you try to intervene, it's also against international law, because the veto power overrules everything. The veto power is more powerful than 25,000 people's power. Me catch your place e Ghana ha nyina se mu na ma wo power na me asonaba mahama ka se asonaba ma veto power obi no ye powerful seme. Obi no ye powerful seme. That is how veto power no e destroy we ase. Therefore, China, Russia, omo say no or some form hardware. I don't know China and Russia for form hardware. That form of NATO style of security. Ebano. One man say ya, omo dey create war, omo make you and I useless. Anything na, omo supposed to form school. No omo security agencies. Who attack come and they will come and attack you. Because USA, United Nations, they can only come out and condemn atrocities of someone. They can only come out and condemn the actions of someone. They can come out and condemn the massacre of some people, but they don't have the power to mobilize the entire United Nations forces to go and fight against this group or the person causing the massacring. It's not possible, because they will veto. This is how come veto power no over a wiase nyana. I am very, very dangerous. I am very, very, very dangerous in the near future. No, see here one day. Obi beka se dabi. See I say Israel ntokwa ni gusu koso a. Among for October 7th. Israel for launching operations mako sa 21 to 22 operations. Ewo Gaza for so. Enye October 7th one. 21 or 22 operations so it's not about October 7th. A long story. One day I'll come out and they talk to you about those ones. Eti said to we say Israel for betimi and destroy kwani na no mafasa no dia dokia anom dey mo state obi antimi intervene so far the betimi aba no say say China bufu ana o man bufu say ade Israel ye no omo Israel be kuntokwa unya try ya uram na ba US beka I veto. And why are you interfering? I vetoed that there shouldn't be a ceasefire in Gaza. So why are you interfering? It is not in our policy. I think say UN Constitution Article 27 and Article 37 back. Any constitution say obi veto bibia UN Security Council mu ye bibi. This is the reason why and to kwa koso wiase na yeti United Nations ni say say you be engage in tokwa ni yakuye honum. There should be a dialogue, tete-a-tete, private conversations, any other yendin komo na yemen tokwa ni embre wiye. That was the main reason why United Nations and US Security Council was formed. The main reason no amanfo na omo fight is omo hia veto power no omo use the air abuse amanya omo nia hoden. Sisi America say over 142 nations almost say you recognize Palestine as a state. Anya juma because by UN Security Council no almost say any possible one person vetoed. Makacha was say with what Israel is doing, our Gaza now almost say October 7th, people don't learn. We are too attached with religious perspectives. We are too attached with political partisan politics. We are too attached with biased history, something that causes pain on others, something that inflicts suffering on others. Because of our attachment, we see blue as white, we see white as black, and then we allow atrocities. We allow killings of innocent people in a certain area, and then we defend those things all in the name of religion, forgetting that we are all one despite our colors. We are all one despite our blood, whatever it is, we are all one. And talk religion are blindfolding Muslims and Christians and other religious groups. And then I say we are ethnocentric. What does it? Yeah, all because of religion. We don't even know how to forgive. You say far bonnet the angel. And I don't want to talk much. So what's a veto power here? Same and a veto power. What would tears here? Fine. What one tears here? Fine. What me can say I know the fact of no some of us no. Sadi way enye easy so be nya bi wo Ghana ha saa. Onama baby obi amechia. Onama follow Onama ewo YouTube, sorry, ewo TikTok. Onama na obema geopolitical analysis. Na wasua bibi de afimu no wo happens in the global world. No when niema ekoso ewo baby. Mechia obi amedi Onama ne channel no ebeto na monso ma de mahwe. Munko follow no ewo TikTok na munsua niema bibi. Medamu nyama se ebesa nso ahia. I salute people all. Bra.